NATO has made a big decision to upgrade its eyes in the sky. It is rumored that the alliance has chosen the Swedish company Saab, working together with Canadian firm Bombardier, to build the GlobalEye aircraft. These new planes will replace the old fleet of 14 Boeing E-3 Airborne warning and control system planes that NATO has used for many years. However, there has been no official statement from either NATO or Saab. If confirmed, this change marks an important shift for NATO. It moves away from older American-made systems toward a modern European and Canadian solution. The GlobalEye is smaller, smarter, and designed to meet today's security needs. NATO's current E3 Sentry planes have been doing this job since the 1980s. The alliance operates 14 of them from a base in Geilenkirchen, Germany. These planes help protect the skies over Europe and the North Atlantic. They have been very useful during exercises, crises, and real operations. But the E3 planes are getting old. Their parts are hard to find, maintenance costs are rising, and they make a lot of noise. Most experts say the fleet will need to retire around 2035. NATO needed a reliable replacement that could keep the alliance safe in a world with new threats like drones, hypersonic missiles, and electronic warfare. A few years ago, NATO started looking for a new airborne warning and control system planes. At first, many thought the Boeing E-7 Wedgetail from the United States would be the choice. It was based on a modern airliner and had strong radar. However, things changed. This left European allies searching for other options. Countries like the Netherlands, Germany, and others needed a plan that would work on time and at a reasonable cost. That's when Saab's GlobalEye got more attention. Saab had already offered it earlier, but now it looked like the best fit. France had chosen GlobalEye to replace its own E-3F planes. Sweden, a new NATO member, was also buying it. Germany showed interest too. Saab and Bombardier will work together to build them. This decision is good news for European defense industry. It reduces heavy reliance on one country and supports jobs in Sweden and Canada. The deal is expected to be worth several billion euros and includes training, support, and spare parts. Experts point to several reasons why GlobalEye fits NATO's needs well: modern technology, flexibility, cost and schedule, European and allied production, and proven track record. The GlobalEye is not a completely new plane from scratch. It uses a smart combination of proven parts. The base is the Bombardier Global 6000 or 6500 business jet. This is a sleek, long-range private jet made in Canada. Bombardier builds the airframe in its factories, often in Toronto. The plane is smaller than the old E3, which was based on a large airliner. This smaller size brings big advantages. It costs less to fly and maintain. It can use smaller airfields. It is quieter for people living near bases. It still has excellent range and can stay in the air for more than 12 hours. On top of this business jet, Saab adds its advanced military systems. The most important part is the Eye Extended Range Radar. This radar sits on the back of the plane in a long, canoe-shaped pod. It uses modern active electronically scanned array technology. This means it can scan the sky quickly, track many targets at once, and even work in jammed or difficult conditions. The radar can detect aircraft flying low to the ground from hundreds of kilometers away. It also watches the sea for ships and the land for moving vehicles. GlobalEye is a true multi-domain system. It handles air, sea, and ground surveillance all at the same time. Inside the cabin, the crew has comfortable workstations with large screens. Modern electronics make the plane lighter and more efficient than older designs. There is also a full self-protection suite with systems to detect and defend against threats like missiles. Because the plane is based on a business jet, the crew enjoys better conditions during long missions. Good avionics and engines help it fly high and far while using less fuel. NATO's E3 Sentry airborne warning and control system is one of the most important aircraft in the alliance's defense. These special planes fly at high altitudes and use powerful radar to watch a huge area around them. They can spot enemy aircraft, missiles, ships, or even ground vehicles from very far away, often hundreds of kilometers. The main job is to give NATO early warning of threats. Instead of waiting for ground radars, which have limited range and can be blocked by hills or the Earth's curve, The E-3 flies high and sees over the horizon. It tracks friendly and enemy forces, then shares that information in real time with fighter jets, ships, ground troops, and commanders. The plane can stay in the air for many hours, often 10+ hours, and can be refueled in flight to fly even longer. It flies at high speeds, around 800 kilometers an hour or more, and at altitudes up to about 9 to 10 kilometers. The radar is very powerful. It can detect low-flying targets like cruise missiles or aircraft hugging the ground from over 400 kilometers away, and higher altitude targets from even farther. It works in all weather, day or night. NATO operates its own shared fleet of E-3A aircraft. There are currently 14 of these planes. They are based at NATO Airbase Geilenkirchen in Germany, near the Dutch border. Crews come from many NATO countries on a rotating basis. It's a true multinational effort. The planes have also used forward operating bases in places like Turkey, Greece, Italy, and Norway. NATO originally received 18 E-3A, with the first delivered in 1982. The fleet has been upgraded over the years, including a recent final lifetime extension program to modernize systems and keep them flying until around 2035. The E3 Sentry has served NATO faithfully for over 40 years. While newer technology is on the way, these iconic planes with their spinning radar domes continue to patrol the skies, keeping watch for the alliance.